Confession time. I haven't styled my hair wavy curly in over 2 weeks. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney, and I'm your friendly local high school chemistry teacher turned wavy curly hair scientist. I'm supposed to be teaching high school chemistry, but instead I'm here on the internet helping you embrace the hair that you are fearfully and wonderfully made with. And in today's video, I'm being so honest with you when I tell you I haven't styled my hair wavy curly in 2 weeks. There is a reason, and this video will be full of some life updates, giving some reasons why I haven't been embracing the waves and curls like I want to lately. And I'm pretty sure I've forgotten how to do this, so come along with me for this wavy hair routine / some life updates. This hair right here is what my hair does when I shampoo it, condition it, and let it go. I don't style it wavy curly. I just don't do anything to it. It has been up in a bun because I did go to the gym earlier today, and because of the bun, there's like some ends that are curling, sort of, but this is the before hair. This is what we're starting with. I don't think it's translating on camera how it feels. The camera's lying to you. It looks better in my viewfinder than it feels in person in real life. Let's take a look at the back. P.S. This is also the reason that I didn't know for so long that I actually had waves and curls in my hair. I thought I just had really temperamental, slightly bad frizzy hair that I really had to try super hard to make it behave. Well, turns out, no, it was just wavy curly, super fine, very high density and very heavy. Turns out it was in fact actually wavy curly, and it just needed to be, well, washed and styled like this. So while I am just getting my hair nice and soaking wet so that we can wash and style it, I wanted to share what's been going on behind the scenes. The last 2 weeks have been really heavy for my family. We've had some pretty major health crises that have pulled us out of town and into support mode. I won't go into all the details out of respect for my loved ones' privacy, but we've been rallying around a few family members that are going through some really serious stuff. Real quick, this L'Oreal shampoo, I did absolutely hear about it from Audrey Victoria. She convinced me to try it, and oh my Lanta, I like it so much. It does contain some sulfates, but it also has a skosh of salicylic acid in it. It's really good at cleansing my fine, crazy oily, buildup prone, low porosity hair. And it also contains some hyaluronic acid in it. So while there's like no heavy conditioning agents in it, it feels kind of moisturizing, which is wild because it's like a sulfate shampoo. It doesn't strip my hair. It just gets it really clean with that hyaluronic acid. It's wild. Anyway, it's been really hard that in the middle of all of this, I have been managing my own health, my rheumatoid arthritis. If you've been around for a while, you know that that is an autoimmune condition that I have, wherein my immune system gets confused and decides to start snacking and eating away at my joints. It's not fun, and stress definitely doesn't help that. So yeah, my hair hasn't been the priority. And if you're in the same place, whether it's illness or caregiving or just a really heavy mental load, girl, we're in the same boat together. I'm sorry you're going through that. Now I'm going in with the Dad Vita Curl Conditioner. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. It's so lightweight and it contains just a kiss of protein in it, which my hair really loves. Now, past Courtney would be throwing an absolute fit that I used a sulfate shampoo and did not deep condition my hair afterwards with a really heavy deep conditioner and let it sit on my hair for 30 minutes with a heat cap. Yeah, she would be mad. But honestly, lately, my hair has been getting weighed down so easily that I'm finding using stronger shampoos that contain sulfates and lighter weight conditioners are working really, really well. Now I'm gonna finish distributing that conditioner through my hair with this Bounce Curl detangling brush. I did use my fingers to kind of finger comb that through my hair and get all the tangles out, but that didn't give every single strand of hair a nice coating of conditioner. And that's why I go back through with something like a detangling brush to finish distributing that conditioner really, really evenly. Now, to why I haven't done my hair curly in 2 weeks. You're thinking to yourself, Courtney, sure, you were out of town, you were helping family, but couldn't you have done your curly hair routine while out on the road? Why, yes, I could have. But honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, my default easiest routine is my straight hair routine. I just use a shampoo, a conditioner, and a little bit of heat protectant and either blow dry my hair straight or, just let it air dry and do absolutely nothing to it. I did my hair that way for the majority of my adult existence, and I've only started styling my hair curly in the past 6 years. So when I'm real stressed, I kind of default to what is absolutely easiest for me, and my straight hair routine can kind of be the easiest. That is one of the glorious things about having a looser curl pattern is the versatility in your hair. You're not bound to styling your hair curly every single time you wash your hair when you have a looser curl pattern. There is some flexibility, and I default to wearing it straight while traveling simply because I find it easier. Please don't hate me. I do wear my hair curly when I travel sometimes, just not all the time. You can see here that I'm looking rather confused, and that is because my hair did feel extremely weird. I am absolutely paying for my bad hair practices from the past 2 weeks. My hair is feeling so odd, like it soaked up all that conditioner and kind of got tangly on me again. So I'm adding just a touch more conditioner to my hair, really working that through with my fingers, and I'm gonna do a second squish to condish where I add just a touch of water to the back of my head and squish and pulse and squish that product back into my hair. And while I'm doing that, I would love to tell you a little bit more about the rheumatoid arthritis side of things and how that's been kind of playing into the hair situation. You can see that I use my hands a lot when I do my curly hair routine, and when I'm having a really bad rheumatoid arthritis flare, I can't use my hands like this. I can't do all the squishing and pulsing and squishing because my hands hurt. Now, I have found that diet really, really, really helps my rheumatoid arthritis. One diet in particular that's rather controversial, that makes a lot of people mad, and I don't feel like being yelled in the comments about my diet right now, so if you really want to know what it is, you can dig through my social media pages and find it. But anyway, I'm going in with the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Leave-In Conditioner. I really love this one. It's got a little bit of heat protection, but it's very conditioning, and it does contain some decent protein in it. Can you see a theme here? I'm reaching for products with zip protein. This really does help feed, fuel, fill up my fine wavy hair after kind of doing some damaging hair practices. Yeah, it helps. It helps my curls bounce back when I use decent amount of protein in my routine. Anyway, with the traveling, having a really good diet that's super clean and on par and absolutely glorious. Yeah, we all know where this is going. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at really managing my diet while I travel. And we were in an incredibly stressful situation. So really high stress, really bad diet. You can only imagine what my rheumatoid arthritis did. All things considered, it could have been so much worse. I could be in so much more pain. I have had worse flare-ups before. Now, you may be looking at this brush and thinking to yourself, what is that? That is the Bounce Curl Defining Brush, and I swear this thing is like a cheat code for curls. I know that there's a lot of dupes out there, and I'm kind of spicy when it comes to the dupes because Bounce Curl is a women-owned business. Miriam, the founder of Bounce Curl, did something incredible with this brush. She came up with it, she innovated it, she invented it, she developed the product with manufacturers, brought the product to market, patented it, and there are hundreds of companies knocking off her innovation. So I understand that you can get this style of brush for a cheaper price other places, but I would strongly encourage you to support Miriam, support Bounce Girl, because goodness gracious, she did a very cool thing, and I think she deserves credit. You can see that when I run this brush through my hair and I really turn it on its side, it grabs my curls and clumps them together, and it makes me really happy. Now, I'm not super happy with how my hair is looking right now at this second. Again, I think it's my bad hair choices catching up to me. You can see that there was a lot more wet frizz than normal. So what I'm doing is I'm actually adding just a touch more water to the back of my head. The amount of water in your hair directly correlates to your curl clump size. So if you're seeing a bunch of frizz, your curls are looking kind of stringy and weird, add more water. And here I'm standing up and really shaking the hair off the back of my head as I scrunch and pulse and pulse and scrunch the leave-in conditioner into my hair. Honestly, really what I'm doing here is not a squish to condish so much as it's a organizing my curl clumps, putting them where I want them. Now I'm going in with the Cake Beauty Gel to Foam Styler. I really loved this on dry hair when I tried out that hack. Thought it was really cool, and it would make a perfect curl enhancer. So I'm putting it in the curl enhancing step, even though I usually like to put foams after gel. This felt like a really good curl enhancer to me, so I'm trying it out today in the curl enhancing step of my routine. Also, it smells incredible. Did I pick the majority of the products on this wash day based on how they smelled? Why, yes, I did. I wanted to feel real good, and all of these fragrances and these products give me the feel goods. Now let's bounce back to talking about rheumatoid arthritis, because we haven't bounced around enough in this video. Have you got whiplash yet? I guess this is how Courtney does life updates, kind of back and forth between hair products and what's going on. But anyway, my rheumatoid arthritis flare that I'm currently dealing with could be so much worse, and I have had way worse flare-ups before. I think it's due in part to a supplement that I take, and it's really helpful. I'll have it linked in the description down below. It really helps this flare not be horrible. That being said, my hands do hurt, my shoulders hurt, my back hurts. Things hurt because life is stressful and I've been eating terrible foods. Now we're going in with the Briogeo Curl Charisma Gel. I love this gel so much. This is a fresh bottle. I was a touch nervous when I was looking at the consistency of it because it looked slightly runnier than my last bottle, but we will see later in the video that the formula performs absolutely amazing. I do just glaze over my stylers and scrunch them in. I don't rake them through or brush them through. That has never worked for my fine, wavy hair. My hair hates it when I brush gel through, and I've put my hair through enough in these past 2 weeks. I wanted to talk a little bit about what it means to walk through life as a Christian and to go through hard things and bad things, but also to have faith and rejoice in the struggle in a way. No, I am in no way happy that bad things are happening to members of my family. I absolutely hate that. But what I do love is that God is giving us the grace to get through these things, and He is working in these things. Like, we can see it. We see what He is doing. And it's a blessing to get to see what He's doing in the middle of the awful. Just because you go through something hard doesn't mean that God isn't good. I am learning that over and over and over again, and I am ready to have checked that lesson off my books. I would like to quit having to learn that lesson over and over again, but I'm not sure I will ever get to stop learning that lesson when I'm on this side of heaven. Things on earth are hard. It just is what it is. The earth has fallen and we go through tough things, but that doesn't keep our God from being amazing. I feel like one of the things that I'm really learning during this really tough season is not to rail against God and say, why God, why? But to instead just say, Lord, I trust you. Do with this what you will. Help me to show up and be who you have created me to be. Let me be a help in this situation where I can. And to just really sit back and trust him no matter what is going on. And let me tell you, we've been going through some really awful things. P.S. I am in no way, shape, or form a theologian. This is just me kind of brain dumping on you and sharing with you how I am coping with and going through this really tough season. I'm trying to be really honest and straightforward. It's been hard, but even in the hard, God is still good. I haven't shown fully in depth in a while exactly how I plop my hair with the Perfect Hair Care towel, but you can see that I have it here on the floor and the little closure was out in front of me. I fold that up, place it on the back of my head, and then really pinch the towel together at my eyebrows. I give it a really good twist, and then I close it right here. Just stick the tail of it in the closure and slide it shut. I love this towel. It's incredible. It doesn't go anywhere. I can rock out to some awesome praise music and it won't fall off. Now that that has sat on my head for a little bit, I'm gonna take it off and go in with my next styler. Yes, the Pacifica Big Waves Soft Hold Volume Hairspray. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but this stuff basically is just hair perfume. It smells incredible, while also giving the hair just a touch, and I mean very little, just a touch more hold. But my favoriteest thing about this is that it contains some drying alcohol. Gasp, another gasp. Goodness, past Courtney would be real mad at present Courtney for all of her hair care product choices at this point. But this hairspray really does help my hair diffuse faster. That sea salt that's in it gives it a little bit more grit and a little bit more hold. Also, it smells incredible. This is one of my favorite products. Now that I've got a really thin layer of hairspray applied to my hair, I'm going to micro plop my hair one more time. This is just a fancy term that curly girls gave to describe scrunching out a little bit more excess water from your hair using a towel. If you find that plopping your hair like I did earlier, like really tying the towel onto your head, makes your curls super wonky, try just micro plopping instead and then going straight into diffusing. You don't even have to tie the towel on your head to be a real curly girl. You can do what's called a micro plop and you can still be in the curly girl club. This time I'm really not cutting out any of this. I am showing entirely how long I spend micro plopping and scrunching my hair so that you get a really good feel for just how much it takes to get my curls organized in their curl families like I like. You can really see that I am scrunching all the way to the root. Yes, all the way to the root. I still love my Leif-In hairdryer. Yes, I have a professional Dyson hairdryer in my home, and this is the one that I reach for because I find it dries my hair the fastest. And here we are with the hair 100% dry. This is weird, filming this video in the afternoon. In case I haven't already mentioned it, I'm switching up my wash day routine a little bit. It is not working for me to try and wash and style my hair in the morning before cosmetology school. I don't have it that early in the morning. I don't have the wherewithal to withstand a wavy curly wash day. So I'm actually washing and styling my hair at night, and I feel like it shows because after 5 p.m. Courtney, she hits the wall. The RA is RAing, and I am tired and I am sore. And yes, there are times and seasons where that is better. In fact, that's now. I'm like actually doing pretty good, but my face still does look pretty tired because it's the afternoon. Also, the majority of my makeup has worn off. I cannot get my makeup to stay for the life of me. See, I told you you'd be getting life updates. You just listened to a bunch of life updates while I was washing my hair, but there's some more. My hair is dry. I'm washing my hair in the afternoon. I could leave it in the cast overnight and scrunch it out in the morning. And for a ton of people, that is an absolutely excellent idea. In fact, it's probably a pretty good idea for me right now, seeing as how I haven't washed and styled my hair very much wavy curly in the past 2 weeks. It would help my hair to be in the cast for longer. There is a caveat. Sometimes that really backfires on me, and I wake up in the morning and my hair looks terrible. I will say that it's about 50-50 shot sleeping in the cast if it's gonna turn out great, like epically great, like better than any other wavy curly wash day ever, or, yep, nope, I talked about this before, but this stand, y'all were just slowly sinking, and I was gonna be nonchalant about it and just kind of like go down, but I need to stand up straight. Anyway, it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it's going to turn out absolutely fantastic or if it's gonna turn out horrendously bad. I do know though exactly how my hair looks when I scrunch out the crunch and then do my regular overnight sleep protection. It's pretty good. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna scrunch out the crunch. I'm gonna show you the final wash day results and we'll go from there. Even though it's the afternoon, I'm not going anywhere after this. No one's going to see this glorious wash day hair. You know what? Y'all will see it. Y'all will see what the result was from that wash day combination of different products. That was also really fun. Just grabbing products I wanted to use and using them. That is one thing about washing your hair for the internet. You don't always get to use the products that you want because you have video concept ideas in your brain and like structure and format to how you want videos to go and what is gonna be the best for your audience and what is gonna best serve you guys. Like, that's why I'm here. So if I'm doing something like a one brand wash day, I am limited to products in that one brand. And I even added more limitations to myself where I only use 3 products for the sake of like really clean comparisons between brands. Or I'm doing a wash day that's like all drugstore or something. Like, this was just fun to get to wash and style my hair with you guys, with products that I love and enjoy. And you know, it's not even like this is a absolute favorite products of all time and all universes wash day. It's just products that I do enjoy. I'm not calling this my most epic wash day routine of all time. I just wanted to play around with this product combo and see what happened and be with my internet friends while I tried it. And in case you're wondering, I am using this pick. I don't know what to call this. I bought this from Curly World. She called it a comb, but I've seen like this comb on other places on the internet and they don't call it a comb, they call it a pick. I just use it to kind of break the cast at my roots a little bit because I don't feel like I do a good enough job with that with my fingers. All right, what you came for. The results of this wavy curly wash day. Let me turn around and show you the back. It's very, very defined. I haven't checked it. I showed you before I checked it. I like that. Oh yes, ma'am. I like this hair day. Hopefully it holds up well for the morning of day 2 when I run off to cosmetology school super early in the morning. In case you are wondering, here is what it looked like on the morning of day 2 with absolutely 0 refresh because I ain't refreshing my hair that early in the morning. I'm just gonna wear it and go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this type of video, this life update and watch me wash my hair kind of video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend if you found it helpful. It really does mean a lot to me and it does help out the channel, which allows me to continue showing up here on the internet to hang out with you guys. See, it's just this vicious circle. I like hanging out with y'all. I try and be helpful. Y'all share the content, which allows me to continue to keep showing up. Yay, YouTube. That's how it works. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! I was really not expecting it to turn out this spirally and kind of curly. I was calling this a wavy wash day routine, and instead it's like there's some chunked up spirals in there. There are some waves. I'm not calling my hair curly. Don't yell at me in the comments. But like, dang, that was kind of cool. All right, bye for real.